You have probably heard that investing in Singapore property is very safe. But here's how my friend's friend lost 70k that I almost can prevent. 4 years ago, this person upgraded from a HDB to a resale condo. But after the third year only, the value of the house was dropping a bit, so he panicked and then tried to sell his house for lower than what he paid for. He asked for my opinion, so I asked him why he wanted to sell. He told me that he was feeling uncertain and fearful that the property value will continue to decrease, and was also facing an increase in monthly installment that he had to pay. But from this whole conversation, I realized he was making the decision based on emotions. So I shared with him some things he could do and advised him not to sell. But at that time, he was already overwhelmed with fear, and someone already offered to buy his home. So eventually he sold the place at a loss. But if he had held on for 2 more years, which I believe he could, he would have easily made 100,000. I think today he still feels some sort of regret for selling so early. But I think he will be able to prevent this if he prepared these 3 things before buying the condo. Number 1 is the safety net. He could have properly used the cash from the previous house and be prepared of unforeseen situation. Number 2 is the conditioning. It's very important to go through multiple scenarios, cause what if your worst case scenario happens and it's still good? Then he won't panic when the situation arises. Number 3 is the research analysis. Before buying a condo, if the analysis and considerations was done based on the location, entry price, and even the layouts, then he will have better chance to know if it is safe to hold. But in this case, it's a good entry but bad exit. It's an unfortunate story, as it was on track to make over 6 figures but gave up too early. And that's why I say people can make money from upgrading, but you don't sell just because you sell something not right. I can't really force him to make his decision cause he has his representative as well. Or maybe I should be more direct enough to tell him it's a bad decision. But I also don't want to make it like very forceful. But to be very very honest, if he's my close friend, I definitely will not let him sell. End of the story. Bye.